Hello. Hello and welcome to some meditation. I regularly meditate, and this is just the one I do on Instagram Live and on Facebook. And you're very welcome to join me in that. This isn't a class, it's not a meditation class, it's just a chance to meditate together. So if you are used to meditating, great. Give me about 5 minutes while I explain what I do for people who are not used to meditating or who are new to it. Because meditation is one of those things that's talked about a lot, but there isn't a huge amount of casual kind of information about it. As far as I can see anyway, the feedback I get from people is they're kind of like, I know I should know how that thing works, but I don't. So they're glad when it's explained to them. So it's like, okay. Alright, so the reason I meditate is probably more important than how I meditate, for me anyway, because without a good enough reason, I just wouldn't do it. I mean, I've been meditating for 30 years and I have no self-discipline, so I'd need a good reason. So, it's a kind of mysterious process, really, but the best way I can describe it is that I'm trying to get in touch with the place inside myself that I go to every night. After I'm finished dreaming, I drop out of dreaming into deep, dreamless sleep, where there's no personality, there's no thoughts, I've no body, I've no country, I've no house, I've none of the things I normally have. I don't even have myself in the way that I know myself, which just kind of sounds like death, really, or a version of death, or but yet, I love going to sleep. Most people I know do. They get, most people like to go to sleep, run to bed. Oh, I'm so tired. And then when I wake up in the morning, I'm refreshed. So somewhere I know that this place I go to is good. It's good for me. And with meditation, my intention is to go there, but to go there consciously. Because when I go there when I'm asleep, I'm not conscious. I know that sounds obvious, but so meditation is going to that place of nothing. See, it's not just nothing. There's something there, but it's not really something I can put words on. So it's a mystery. I'm going to a mystery. I'm going into the mystery of myself, really. So to do that, as I say, there's no thinking there, so I kind of have to figure out how to stop thinking. So it starts by making an arrangement with my mind, by saying, I want to do this meditation thing for 15 minutes. Do you think you could stop thinking for 15 minutes? Now, my mind, is very enthusiastic about new things, and it goes, yeah, meditation, I love doing meditation, it's the best. But the difficult thing is that my mind is very used to thinking. Thinks all day long, and it's been thinking all day long for as long as I can remember. So for me to ask it to stop thinking for 15 minutes, much as it might want to, it'd be like asking my body to stop breathing for 15 minutes, even 5 minutes. So that's okay once you understand that, because there's a tendency with meditation that people sort of feel like, oh, I should be meditating like a Zen monk with just, completely still, and I'm completely calm and I really feel it. I can really feel like I'm meditating. And what the practice of meditation is of continually discovering that you are thinking all the time. So if you sort of sit down to stop thinking for 15 minutes, and every 2 or 3 seconds you discover that you're thinking again, it's understandable that you'd get frustrated and go, God, I'm terrible at this. And I've had people say to me, oh no, meditation's not my thing. I'm not, not really for me. I'm not really a meditator. My mind is too busy. It's like, no, it's not. Your mind's just like everybody else's. Everyone's mind's busy. That's just the nature of your mind. It's designed to think, you need it for thinking. So if you find yourself thinking a lot, that's okay. Because to stop thinking, it's really simple. Thinking is very much like your TV. It's just made up of pictures and sound. So to stop thinking, you just turn off the pictures and turn off the sound. That's it. You're not thinking. That bit's easy. The hard bit is to hold that space of not thinking. So the intention of meditation, my intention is to go to this place, this mysterious place. Practice says that I'm continually bringing my mind back to not thinking. So I'm continually bringing my mind back over and over again. And there's great power in that because it brings the mystery kind of up to the surface a bit more. And in another way, without saying it directly, you're realizing over and over and over again that the thing that you were thinking about that felt really important and that you felt really attached to and immersed in and was really personal and was who you are, suddenly isn't, because you're going, oh, that's right, I'm meditating. Just stop doing that. So if you are stopping those thoughts, then you can't be those thoughts. So that's powerful. You can't, it doesn't matter what the thought is and how emotional it is, how personal it is. The fact that you keep stopping and coming back, as soon as you stop, you realize that you are not your thoughts. Without saying it, without making a big deal out of it, but you can't help but not know that. And over time, that allows you to have a very nice, soft distance from your thoughts. So they don't hurt so much, or they're not so spiky. You don't get sucked into them so much because you're just used to separating yourself from them and observing them without, trying to figure out some way of being the observer of your thoughts. It just happens. So there's that. Then what else? I'm also, as I'm doing that, I'm scanning my body and I'm letting go of tension. Up and down my body, letting go of tension. Anywhere I find it, I'm letting it go. And rather than just have a very vague idea of, yes, if I find some tension, I will let it go, I find it's better to have a bit of a routine. So I scan my body from my head down to my feet and then back up again. And I'm paying particular attention to anywhere that goes across my body. Body is normally gone from head to foot, longitudinally, but then there are places where it goes across, and these places they form a kind of a corner. So I'll be checking my eyes, my mouth, my tongue, my shoulders, my shoulder girdle, all my joints, my shoulder joints, my elbows, my wrists, my fingers, then my respiratory diaphragm. I do kind of have a little look in my kind of heart area. It's not really a transverse area. Well, it is because it's kind of like, like this in there. But yeah, it's a good place to kind of look. It's hard to let go of tension there because you can try, but I find it anyway hard to let go of tension. But just bringing your awareness to it, it does help ease it if you do feel tightness or heaviness there, particularly if you're upset about something. Anyway, on with the respiratory diaphragm, all my intestines, because they're all gone all sorts of different ways, my pelvic floor, my hips, my knees, my ankles, and my feet. Up and down, letting go. And I use my out breath. So breathing is really important, because with all that going on, not thinking and breathing, it's very easy to forget to breathe. Not breathing, letting go of tension. It's easy to forget to breathe. I know that sounds crazy, but it does happen. And yeah, if you find somewhere that's particularly tight and can't let go of the tension with your breath, sometimes it helps to tighten it up a bit more and then let it go, and then that can get over the hump. I set a timer because I don't want to be thinking about how much time I've been meditating for, which I would do. I'd be in there going, that's at 15 minutes yet. I would keep wanting to check my watch. So I set a timer. If you're new to meditation, 15 minutes can feel like an awful long time. So maybe set your timer yourself for 5 minutes and just do that 3 times. So yeah, if you find yourself thinking, that's fine, that's meditation. In the course of a 15-minute meditation, I would probably catch myself or notice myself. It's good not to be thinking in terms of catching your mind. Don't get in a fight with your mind. Wants to do it. I would notice my mind thinking, in 15 minutes, maybe 200, 300, 400 times. So it's okay to just, you're not doing anything wrong. You haven't got an especially active mind. that's meditation. It's continually bringing it back, and that has a cumulative effect over time. That's that has all those benefits that you read about of meditation. Okay, I can't think of anything else, so let us start the timer. Yeah. Okay, off we go into the mystery. There's the timer. Okay, thanks very much for meditating with me. See you tomorrow for some more meditation. Bye.